Hi, welcome back. This week I'm going to get the potato bed done. As you know, Clive rebuilt this potato bed for me. I'm going to empty all the soil out, sift it. I've got some wheat fabric. I don't think I'm allowed to say that either. I've got some invasive plant material, which I'm going to put down on the bottom. And then I'm going to plant my potatoes and my peas. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of rain, and I've already got potatoes that were left inside here starting to grow. So I'm going to gently lift those out and try and get it done quickly. Let's go. That has now taken me a couple of hours, and I'm hoping to get it done by this afternoon. I have already filled 3 buckets. I've used quite a few wheelbarrows of the soil that I have sifted out of the potato bed, and I've put it down over the grass that I threw when I was leveling the outside of the hoop house. The reason I did that is we had quite a bit of rain, and unfortunately I did not give enough soil when I threw the grass seed. So the heavy rain washed a lot of the soil away, and you can see how it's quite gappy. So I've thrown some more seed, put some more soil down, and hopefully in a few weeks it'll be looking nice and lush. There are a few potatoes popping up. I'm going to leave those to the very end, and then hopefully I'll get them back in the ground and they won't even know they've been disturbed. Right, come on Mandy, you can do this. The reason why I am emptying this bed is because there was a lot of what I'll call cow grass coming through, and I seriously don't want grass with my potatoes. So I need to get the potato bed sorted, peas in the ground, and a lot of the other stuff that I want to plant in the no-dig beds by Sunday. Because I'm running a week behind, I need to then start plastering and painting a lot of the inside of the house because we've had damp again, and it takes time. Tomorrow is Friday. Clive's been gone 2 weeks and due home in 3 weeks' time. So he's gone 5 weeks this trip. And when he gets back, there are a lot of jobs for him to do. We'll go through that. But let's get this job finished first. I've gotten quite a far way in the potato bed and realized I actually don't have enough can't say wheat fabric. YouTube doesn't like that. Invasive plant material. So I've come up with a brainwave, and I thought I would cut it in 2 and put it across this way, which means I'll really only get half the potato bed done. But I'll block it off with a plank of wood, and then hopefully when I get more, I can complete that side. It made sense to me. So what I have done down here, you'll see, I've started cleaning up this sand, the area behind the hoop house and between the potato bed and the hoop house. I've tried to get rid of a lot of the grass roots. So when I put the fabric down, I'm going to bring it right up to here, and then I'm going to put chippy stones down here. I'm hoping that'll stop the grass and the weeds growing back that side. Clive promised me he would build me another potato bed when he gets back in 3 weeks. So if I take the fabric and go right from here, right across that side, I'll be able to have the fabric under the pathway that way between the 2 beds. It makes sense to me, and as we all know, behind every successful man is a highly intelligent woman. We all know that. I didn't realize until too late that there is actually an irrigation pipe here. So I've gone through that a few times. Oops, sorry Clive. Only kidding. I haven't made any holes. Whew. So I'm going to continue doing what I've done there, is loosen up the soil and get rid of all the weeds. and then I'm going to put the first piece of fabric down. Ground is very, very dry here because I haven't really watered, because I didn't want to play with mud when I took the soil out of the potato bed. So, okay, let's find the other end here. Oh, push that through. So, with me lifting the ground, picking around the edge of the potato bed has allowed me to have a little bit of a gap, which is making the fabric easier to go through. As you can see, I brought the fabric right through here. I can staple it on there, and then I can put some chippy stones. That should hopefully stop the weeds coming back. The same on that side. Sadly, I don't actually have, I'm short of maybe a foot. So what I thought I'll do is I'll cut it along here, which should be enough for the pathway between the other bed. And then when I do the lining from that side, I'll just have to overlay. But at least I should be able to get some potatoes and peas into the bed now. That should be fine. Ah, I'm so pleased you have found yourself a bed, Belle. Hey? Right. I'll give you a wee close-up on that. I think that's going to work pretty well. Good morning. It's a week since I prepped this bed ready to put the potatoes in, and unfortunately we had almost a week's worth of crazy winds. We had between 44 and 50 miles per hour for 4 solid days running, day and night. Up at the house, we've had pot plants over, smashed. It's been crazy. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't lose the fabric, because I wouldn't have been too happy. So I guess it's just try and get it back to how I had it before. Talk about doing double work. Now, as I don't have any more of this fabric to put down, what I decided I would do is to use some of the bricks from over there just to put across here until I can get some more fabric and finish this bed. I might pay for that there. Right, I'm hoping that'll do the trick until I can get more cloth next week. I better not bow this too much, otherwise Clive will have a cadenza. That'll be fine. Excellent. Let's leave that there so that doesn't blow again. Right, now I can get some soil into there. Let's get those out. Alright, so I think I've given it a good base. I know this was the old soil, but I am going to top it up with a couple of bags of compost. At least this now will allow me to get quite a few potatoes in, and my peas, and I'll get that sorted out next week. Alright, I'm now going to put the tatties in the ground. They all have their eyes coming up, which I'm going to put facing upwards. Hopefully we should see some leaves coming up in the next few days. I know a lot of you might think there's not enough soil in here, but I will keep topping up as and when I need to. That's how I have been growing in the past, and it has been quite successful, so I'm going to stick to the same methods. I'm now going to cover up with some bought soil just to give it a bit of feed, and then as they grow, I'll keep topping up with our compost. I'm now going to put some peas, petit pois, to go up the trellis. Peas are a good companion plant with potatoes. Now I'm going to water that in. I'll show you the result in a couple of days. I'm not going to give too much because my understanding is we've got rain coming tomorrow, so I don't want them flooded.
Morning. Today we're back on the potato bed. Going to finish off what Mandy couldn't finish while I was away and build the next potato bed for her. I've gathered all the bits and pieces I need and tools. I've pre-cut the end pieces, so I'm just going to get stuck into putting the box together. That's a bit of an issue. I'm going to have to see if I can clamp them together because they bowed. While I was building the box, Mandy removed the rest of the soil out of the other potato bed in preparation for us laying down the invasive plant material. Can't use the real word for it. YouTube doesn't like it apparently. We could now finish off the first potato bed, ready to plant the rest of the potatoes that Mandy's been hanging on to for quite some time. After laying down some more of that special fabric, it was time to move the new box into position to see how much leveling was going to be required. Turns out more than we initially thought.
Take it back this way.
That's going to go back there.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, it's got to go your way slightly. Okay, we're going to have to prop it up. Just a bit of leveling to do, and that's it basically done. As Mandy considers herself to be the pick of the bunch, I thought it was only fitting that she was given this chore to do, while I got stuck into sorting out the invasive plant material for the other path.
Yes.
Yeah. Slightly higher, that's fine. Okay, we know that side's got to come up. That's good enough, babe. Good job. Okay, that's it for today. Second bed built. Just got to get soil into it. We've put this invasive plant material at the bottom. Stop grass and weeds coming through. Got to get some more chuggies to complete the path. Same for the back over here. Bit more soil in here. Mandy can plant some more tomatoes. Mandy can plant some more potatoes. And then on to prepping that bed. But I don't know if that'll happen for this video. I doubt it. Well, that's another project off the honey-do list.
And another 3 added.
So we finished off the potato beds, these two anyway.
Potato bed 1 has, the half has been planted. As you saw, I have now planted this section and got the peas, so they'll be coming up in another week or 2. This is the next one to move on to. And then the one that Clive built out of pallets is going to be removed from tier 2, and we're going to put it down the other section.
That's not on the honey-do list.
Oh, it is. Have you not seen the list?
No, you don't show it to me.
I think you have a look and see how many pages, and you say, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So, good job. Very happy with it. Thank you very much. High five.
That's it for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until we see you next time, take care. Ciao.
Ciao.